What a day, right? Try to get this done before the dogs start barking again. I'll try to keep the yacky part of the video towards the end. That's not got anything to do with music directly. All right, first of all, got a package in the mail. Let me get this open. All right, let's see what we got here. One of my friends out there decided to send me something. I'm like, sure. What we got? Oh my goodness. 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 Got a letter. Thanks, Mike. That's amazing. Now, what did one of my friends out there send me? He's actually cooked some of my recipes. All right, this blows me away. This blows me away. Tell you what, you see this? Can you see this? Yeah. He sent me a set of monkey cards, 2 different sets. So now I have 2 different sets of monkeys. This one's got the puzzle on the back. So I'll probably be putting this puzzle together today. I might even put it together and film it so you can see what the puzzle looks like. But yes, oh my God. Let me just pull one card out of here. Let you take a look at this. Wow, oh, wait a minute. What in the world? Oh my God. These are not monkey cards. Check that out. These are not monkey cards. These are flip books. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Let me see if I can get up here and flip this for you. Ready for this? So you got this right here. You got this right here. Now watch. A little bit of animation going on there. That is so cool. Ready? Oh, wait a minute. Can you see that down there? Here I thought I'd just get 2 sets of cards. That's even cooler. Mike May, thank you. Yeah. Now, records. I showed this the other day. And now here's my thoughts on this. Side 2 is great. It's great. You got that Indian music, that just kind of meditation kind of music. Now, the first 2 tracks on this thing right here, holy guacamole, those were irritating. As a matter of fact, I jumped up, ran over to the turntable because I thought I had it on the wrong speed. Those first 2 tracks play so fast, they don't sound right. They don't sound right at all. They were as irritating as, ready for this? Sure you are. I played this one. Oh my gosh. Whew. I couldn't play side 2. I couldn't do it. I played side 1. Of course, I'm not a country music fan. And you got the country music in the background, which plays fantastic. You know, it's good quality sounding country music, I guess you'd say. But listening to the chipmunks singing, oh my God, yes. Fingers on the chalkboard. No, this was worse. It was so bad, yeah. I play everything that comes in this house. I could not play side 2. Couldn't do it. But it will go into the collection of stuff that I have just for the heck of it. Oh. The Guess Who. The best of the Guess Who. There was, who showed this? Randy? Randy, you showed this week or so ago, didn't you? Anyway, the best of the Guess Who. It's a really good album. Now, the thing is, some of these came with a poster. I'm not going to pull this particular one out because it's starting to get fragile. I'll put a picture of the poster right here. But some of these came with a blacklight poster. Not all of them. I happen to have one with a blacklight poster. Oh, no, you don't. It's just a piece of paper. All right. Let me see if I can get this out. I'm not going to unfold it. I'm just going to open it up just enough so you can see it's the blacklight poster. And that's what the entire poster looks like. Next. So I was in Goodwill and I said, I don't want that record. Well, it looked great. And I picked it up. I picked this record up. I looked at it and I'm like, I've seen this. I don't know how many times on the internet. I'm like, who the heck is Kim Carnes? Never looked her up. So I grabbed my phone, looked it up, and it said pop, folk, country. I'm like, no. So a day or two later, I'm goofing around the internet like I always do, and came across this, and I played some of it. Like, I played just a few seconds of it. I'm like, I like her voice. Next time I go back to Goodwill, they have it, I'm getting it. I went back there, it was still laying there. This record looks like new, it plays like new. She was famous for the song Betty Davis Eyes. Now, I don't like the music. No, it's got that 80s drum sound and some of that other synthesizer stuff they threw in. I don't like the music, but her voice, I really like her voice. Now, I don't know what year this picture was taken of her, but she's older than I am. This came out in 80, 81, 82, something like that. I think it was 81. I don't know. Don't have my sunglasses on, but it plays great. There's nothing wrong with this album outside of the fact I don't like the music. I don't like the music, but there's nothing wrong with this album. Anywho, supposedly she's got some other records out that's blues. This lady could sing the blues, I guarantee it. So I'll look for another album of her singing the blues, because she's got a great blues voice. She's got that raspy voice, kind of like the old goat, but better. And yeah, I love her voice. Don't like the music. So I won't be playing it again. There's no sense of keeping this. This can go away. This is up your alley, I'll send it to you. Here we go. When am I going to stop doing this? When? I bought it. I had it. I got the mono, got the mono, and I got the stereo. And I believe, yeah, this is the stereo one. I haven't played this one yet, but it looks great. I'll probably play it today, as a matter of fact, because I got in the mood to listen to some surf type music. But yeah, surf music. All right, so I'll play this one today. Now here's the thing. There's always a thing. I got 2 Ventures albums at Goodwill's today. Well, yesterday. Guess what? I have that one too. But it was in such good shape. I'm like, I'm getting it. And I just pulled the vinyl out for a second and looked at it. Like, vinyl looks great. Huh. I didn't look at the label. So did it have the wrong record inside this thing? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. This had super psychedelic. Psychedelic or psychedelia? Look. Super psychedelics. Super psychedelics by the Ventures. So I had a Ventures album in the wrong Ventures cover. I put it on, still not looking at the label, and it starts playing Strawberry Fields Forever comes on. I'm like, what? I grab the cover, I'm like, no, that's supposed to be Mighty Quinn. What the heck? I got up, I checked it, found out I had the wrong record. Just so happens, this record is this one right here. I didn't have it. I did not have that album. Like, wow, out of about 50 albums or so, adventures, I didn't have that one. This one is one to have. Yeah, the first four, maybe five albums of adventures are the best ones to get. I don't know where this comes in at 1 through 5. I'll put a number up here somewhere probably, but this sounds fan freaking tastic. And yeah, it glowed under a black light. It had like a brownish glow on the whole album. No stripes or spots or anything, just brown. It glows. Sounds great. But it wasn't that one, which is okay, because I've got that one. Got a better cover. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we're going to go into extra innings today. I like to keep my videos around 15 minutes, and yeah, there I go. So, the reason we're going to go into extra innings today is my daughter went to Goodwill and started sending me some pictures, and my daughter went digging for me. She found this. I'm like, yes. It says Dr. Seuss, grab it. Oh my gosh. Look at the back of that. Pretty white, yeah? Not bad. Look at the cover of that. Look how clean that is. Now, I did something today I've never done before. I just took a wipe that's been laying around, dried out, and I put some isopropyl on it. This thing was so freaking dirty. I mean, you could barely tell what was going on. The back, oh my gosh, it was almost like solid gray. And when I started cleaning it, it turned like an off-white, yellowish color. I'm like, well, it was an experiment. I thought I'd try it. I'm pretty happy with the results. Be careful. Do a little test strip before you do it. She said, what about this? I said, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, sure, get it. You know, cheap records, I'll take them. I'll listen to them once. Ooh. All right, I only listen to side one of this, because basically side one and side two I think is the same. This is not my cup of tea. This is like something you would hear at a rave. You know, that loud drum beating thing, mostly boom. That's what this is. Like, okay, I heard it, and I'm done with it. Moving along. This album's going away. You like that kind of stuff? Cheers. She knows I like the ventures, so she picked this up for me. I've had a couple copies of this. I've got a couple. I've probably had 10 copies of this in the last 5 years. I don't remember mine glowing under a black light. I'll have to get them out and look. But this glowed under black light. The vinyl's really good. I haven't played it yet. It's on the list of stuff to play today. But yeah, one reason I don't need this is because I had this on reel to reel. And on reel to reel, oh my goodness, this is freaking amazing. But the ventures. Next, Christmas with a Mexicali brass. She knows how I am with Christmas. I told her, she sent me a picture, and I have an album of the Mexicali brass. I think the guy's on the front with the trumpet playing it, with the Mexican kind of hat on. And I said, I don't have that one, but I'll take this one. I like that cover quite a bit. It's, oh look, it's on the same side. Look, it's such a good cover. They put it on the back. But Mexicali brass Christmas. I'll listen to this one today too, even though it's not Christmas season. Close under a black light. Now, I know a lot of people's like, no, no freaking way. And yes, way. Yes, way. Tiny freaking Tim. Tiny Tim. I haven't cleaned this one yet. Well, the cover. Cleaned the album. I'm getting ready to play it today. It doesn't glow under black light, and it was a cutout. She goes, well, it has a cut piece on it, so I explained what all that was about to her. But to me, Tiny Tim's avant-garde, and some of his stuff is kind of like psycho-freaking-dalic. So I'm like, yeah, this is Tiny Tim's third album. I've got number 1, I got number 2, now I have number 3. And I'm happy to get this. Now, I mentioned it before, Tiny Tim, the last song he ever sang was Tiptoe Through the Tulips, went off stage, had a heart attack, and died. But, yeah. Sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me. You ever watch Laugh In? Yeah, you see Tiny Tim on Laugh In. You see him talking about Tiny Tim on Laugh In. But, yeah, I was happy to get this. Really happy to get it. Well, there we go. Now it's just time to rattle. Okay. I live for the sun. Yeah, I did. Till I had to start getting all these pieces of skin cancer cut off of me that was caused by the sun. Yeah, check this one out. That's my latest one. I hope I didn't bother you too much, but yeah, I took a picture of it almost every day. Well, not every day, but several pictures of it and put them together to make that little video. Now, I can go back out, start working in the yard again. As a matter of fact, I went outside, cleaned the yard up. I mowed the backyard. Didn't really need it, but it looks nice and level and green. Grass is green. It's freaking awesome. A few more weeks, I'm going to be out there in the woods looking for mushrooms. I got a thing with looking for mushrooms last year and this year too. It's like they've been spotting tons of ticks out there all throughout the year, tons of ticks. And I'm not the kind of guy that wants to get bit by a tick. I get a tick on me, I'm like, get it off, get it off, get it off. I was like, get it off. But yeah, I like, yep, ticks freak me out. And the deer ticks, whew, you get by a deer tick, you get Lyme disease, and chances are you're never going to eat beef again or any kind of meat. I know a girl had that happen to her. She didn't know she had Lyme disease, and even after she found out, she wouldn't admit it. But suddenly, every time she eats any kind of meat, any kind of, if I had a pot of soup that has some kind of beef broth in it, it'd make her sick. So any kind of meat will make you sick. Like, I like my meat. Now, speaking of that, yeah, I got the operation done. I don't have to keep sitting around with my foot propped up. And now I can do stuff again. And like I said, I put on some weight. I weighed 197 pounds before I had this operation. And that's what I weigh now. That's what I weighed this morning. So I'm lucky I didn't put even more weight on. But now I can start taking it off. I can go outside, do stuff. And there's a soup I'm going to make to try to lose weight too. There's a soup they used back in the 70s. Some doctor came up with it when he had patients going to come in for an operation and their weight was a bit too excessive for the operation for it to be safe. He'd put them on this diet. It's basically vegetable soup. The amount of calories you burn up eating the soup is usually less than the amount of calories that's in the soup. That's a good thing. Well, that's about all I got. Stop. They talk about alcohol going to go up, especially, if it's coming in from someplace else. Mine went up $2. $2 a case. Just this past week. Like, this don't come from another country. Did you put a tariff on that? I don't know. It went up $2. Like, dang it. All right, so I'm gonna listen to some Tiny Tim and talk at you later.
Eat steak, eat a big old steer. Eat steak, do we have one deer? Eat beef, it's a mighty good food. It's a great A meal when I'm in the mood. Cowpokes come from near and far when you throw a few ribeyes on the farm. Roberta Duran ate 2 before a fight, cause it gives a mighty man an awful lot of mighty might. Eat steak, eat a big old steer. Eat steak, do we have one deer? Eat beef, it's a mighty good food. It's a great A meal when I'm in the mood. Eat meat, filet mignon. Eat meat, eat it all day long. Eat a few T-bones till you get your fill. Eat a New York cut, hot off the grill. Eat steak, eat a big old steer. Eat steak, do we have one deer? Eat beef, it's a mighty good food. It's a great A